Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? Hope you're all doing well. I myself have been just scrolling around on this page for y'all. That was not a video. That was me scrolling through all this stuff. If you've not ever seen this page before, it is called scaleofuniverse.com. So, let's get into it. Let me turn off this thing and get the camera on. Boom. Except that music's going to drive me nuts, so I got to fix that. Give me just half a second. Well, that didn't work. Oh, because it's still playing on that page. All right. Good morning, Mr. Mister. Good morning, Miranda. Morning, B. Shady. Good morning, Projectiles Are Sharp. Morning, Mr. TC. Morning, Mr. William. Good morning, Mr. Drummer. Good morning, Pace Metal Fab. And I think that catches us up. So what did I carry last night? Well, good morning, Puck Elf. Oh yeah, I charged my light. It is over here beside me. Let me get it added over here. All right. In my front pocket, I had my Aurelia. In my back pocket, I had this Bridgeport knife. I don't remember if this is the 1827 or the... I think it's the 1827 FL, but it could be that other one they came out with. I've got both of them. Super smooth knife. Love that knife. And then in my back left pocket, I have my Vespa. So that's what I had on me last night. The weather is cold here, Mr. Ace Metal Fab. I posted a picture earlier where it said it feels like 2. It was actually 16, but quite a bit of wind. So I think I saw a comment up there. Pace Metal Fab asked about how many people got a Draco yesterday. And I'll tell you what, I was there, and I think they sold out in about 15 seconds. He said it was 58 seconds. But after about 15 seconds, I think everyone had them added to cart and was in the process of paying, and everything was finished by 58 seconds after the drop. Good morning, Audioitis. Yeah, it is not 8 degrees here, and it is not snowing. Next Friday, I think it is supposed to get up to 57. Right now, it says it's 16, and it feels like 1 degree. 16 degrees, partly cloudy, feels like 1. High of 23, low of 14 today. Yeah, they sold out way too quickly. Was anyone in here able to get one? Was anyone trying to get one? There was only 30 of each one. He did announce on the Instagram page, on his Instagram page, that they're about to come out with another batch of the Asgard. So let's go over there and check out that post. Instagram, NC Blade. He said, yeah, that was the drop video. Where's the post? Huh. I don't see the post that I'm talking about. Well, that's no good. Where did I see that then? Let me see if I can figure it out. Did anybody see the post I'm talking about and have a link to it? I could have sworn I saw a link to it. Maybe. Oh, it's Dalibor posted it. Okay. Thank you. So, yes. Oh, where did he post it? Is this it? Yeah. Thank you for all for selling out in 58 seconds. Humbled by the demand, my apologies to all who didn't get it. And then he said down here somewhere, well, there was a post. Oh, Asgards will follow in a week or two, so stay tuned. Again, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I thought I read somewhere he was gonna. Yeah, he's ordering some more. How did he get so few quantities made? That's the question. How did he work with Riot? How did he get Riot to make him 60 knives? It's probably why they cost what they cost. Was anybody able to get one? B Shady didn't even try. Not me, said Pace Metal. Nick tried to get one. Lou got cart swiped. I was there. Yeah, I figured he had to pay more for the small batch. TC didn't try. I thought I had to try because I got the Asgard. So I was like, well, if I've got the Asgard, I need to try to get this one to have the set. Y'all know how I feel about sets. Yeah, it was pretty wild hopping on there. I set an alarm and woke up and went there. And I was there right on time. All right. What are we going to discuss today? We're going to start off by showing Mr. Ed's knife picks on the Discord. Mr. Ed got that in, and he posted his stitch yesterday because I was talking about mine. Once again, there's how much bigger the clone is on the left than the original on the right. I'm not mad about that. Let's see, pocket checks. Pete was flexing his Spydercos yesterday. Lou, they don't make clones of Riot knives or CKF knives. Yeah, I wish they cloned Riot knives. We would have a ton of great knives, but they don't. They'll lose their OEM. They start messing around with Riot over there. They've just recently started messing with Bestech. For the longest time, they wouldn't even mess with Bestechs, but they are starting to get into messing with some Bestech clones, so maybe down the road we'll see some Riot clones. All right, what else did we have here in the Discord? Yeah, we showed Aaron's pocket checks. There's Mr. Ed's pocket check from yesterday. I talked about wanting one of those with the big pivot. So he always listens to what I'm saying on the video and posts knives that he has that I've mentioned in the video, which that's super cool. TC got a blue tick for sale, if y'all are interested. Mr. Bill is looking for some clones. He's got one for sale. That is a Dixon with the... He's got this for sale, or he did have it for sale. I don't know if it's sold yet. Yeah, Lou, there is some honor amongst thieves. Just a little bit. Really, it's not honor, it's fear. Some of the more powerful companies over there that produce nice knives to the American market kind of strong arm the smaller people. And those smaller people are afraid they'll lose their OEM capabilities, so they don't mess with them. But CKF is one they definitely... Oh, it's not for sale, TC? And which one is this? I think the one with just the front flipper. This is the 1827, right? This is the Bodie with the flipper tab and the front flipper. I get those two confused. I think I got that right, though. And then this is the other one. $395. Morning, JD. That's the $395 right there, Nick. That one from Way of Mountain, Way of White Mountain Knives. Way of White Mountain Knives. And then I got just a few. I always keep these live in the case. Can't wait till I get my new cases tomorrow. But this lives next to the mini jet and the Jetstream and another Kubey OEM. Those all live together in the case. They're kind of similar knives. Yeah, all three of these knives are excellent. Kubey did a great job OEMing these. This one, especially for the price, they're priced right. This one has great action, though. I love this one. And the jimping on these knives is perfect. If you've never felt a Bridgeport, their jimping is dialed in. Yep, the micro jet. Yeah, that's what I meant. I said mini jet, micro jet. Thank you, Mr. Drummer. I started to take the rattlesnake Damascus to work last night. Man, that thing tings. I don't know if y'all can hear that ting, but y'all were talking about high-pitched noises. It's a good test. Yeah, it's got rid of the hump on the front. It's got some sculpting that Mr. Ed did. Yes, it's the same ones I've already got that are the best cases in the world. In my opinion. For the price and the money, you can't beat them. They are these cases. Got a mess in the floor over here. You see my chemicals we were using and all kinds of stuff. But they're these Case Club 90. So I just pulled all those knives out from that back row back there. But yes, I will show you where I got them. Case Club 90 is what they're called. I have them on Amazon. It's about $1 a knife. If you type in Case Club 90 in Amazon, should pop right up. And they're $109 for 90 knives, so a little over $1, $1.10 a piece for nice knife storage. Great knife storage, actually. And we do this about every couple of months when people ask about this, but I will show you the video once again.
It's designed to hold up to 90 folding knives of various sizes, up to 5.6 inches in length. In this video, we'll go over how to customize the case to fit your whole collection. When your case arrives, you'll need to remove the foam plugs. You'll notice when removing the plugs that each slot has 4 pieces, 2 L-shaped spacers and 2 rectangular pieces. Using different combinations of these pieces will ensure that each knife is held securely. The plugs in the case are dual purpose, so be sure to keep them for use with your smaller knives. For example, for long, thinner knives, such as butterfly knives, leave both L-shaped spacers in place to tighten the slot and hold the knife snugly. For shorter knives, leave one of the rectangular plugs in place so that they sit at the same level as your other knives. Each plug can also be trimmed down to a specific length to make sure every knife is level with the others. Each slot will fit a knife with max dimensions of 5.6 inches long, 1.5 inches wide, and 0.9 inches thick with all the plugs removed. Once customized, it will look like each slot was cut specifically for a particular knife. Be sure to keep the plugs you do not immediately use, as this will allow you to change the configuration of your case as your collection grows and changes. Be advised, this foam is an upgrade from Pluck Foam. Unlike Pluck Foam, this foam is pre-cut, ensuring a perfect fit for your gear and saving you time from having to do it yourself. Another advantage of our foam is its military spec characteristics when compared to cheaper foam. When it's closed cell, it won't absorb liquid, and you can easily clean it if it gets dirty over time. Cheaper foam, on the other hand, will absorb any liquids and slowly deteriorate. Also, it provides adequate cushion for your gear, but won't tear like the cheaper foam.
Alright, so that's the case. And as far as size goes, I'll show you a little hack that I do. So, as you can see here, the slots, so your bigger knives, you can put it at an angle across corner to corner. Like my Evo will fit corner to corner. And so will, like, the giant Riot. And there's a couple more, like my my Kunwus. So there's a big Kunwu that fits across corner to corner. But yeah, these cases are awesome. Yeah, keep the foam for sure. I've got trash bags full of those little excuse me, those little plugs. Smoke went down the wrong pipe. I do not have. Yes, I have the Harbor Freight cases. I've got the Apache 4800s. I've got a couple of those too. I'll show you. I made some weird, like this is my Tucson case. Hold on just a second. What happened? All right. So my Tucson case is right here, and it's one of the Apache 4800 styles. But it's got, I put some double slots on the outside rows, but this Pluck foam really stinks. Like, it's already coming apart. You can see it's tearing right here. But I made 4 big double slots on the outside sides, and then I think this one holds 54. They're a good deal. You can get these cheaper on eBay than at Harbor Freight. Oh yeah, that's awesome, TC. Their foam is really good. I love these cases. I've got 2 of the Apache 4800 size. And I've got 3 of those Case Club 90s, and I just bought 2 more of the Case Club 90s. So now I have 5 of them. Yep, I will have $500 worth of knife cases tomorrow. Actually, probably $600 with the other 2. But it's worth it to me to have a nice place that I can keep them organized instead of these crazy bags. I'm gonna send some of these bags out on a giveaway or something just to yeah, there are nicer cases than these, but for the price and what you get, I think these are the best. Those other ones with those crazy nice foam inserts all rounded out and stuff, those custom ones where the inserts cost $200, I just can't justify that when you can get a whole nice case that holds the same amount of knives without having to, or more knives, without having to pay $200 for the insert. But there's some of those, I don't know the brand they're called. Let's see.
And the foam in the lid is a soft, convoluted polyurethane.
Whose
ridges help to secure everything in place when the case.
So those nice ones are the custom ones. I'm not seeing them yet. They're made out of this kind of foam. Have y'all ever watched that Tool guy that makes all the custom cases? Oh, here they are. Those are kind of like the ones I was talking about. See, that one holds half as many knives for the same price. What is that brand? TC, help me out. The ones that kind of look like this. Nice foam knife case. What are those? Yeah, these right here. See, that one holds 40 and it's the same price as the 90 knife one, but that foam is better. I mean, that's probably a better foam for sure. Is it Cabell? All right. These inserts is what I was talking about. There's a company that makes these inserts. Guard Dog foam inserts. Let's see who these people are. Guard Dog foam inserts. Yeah, I think this might be the ones I'm thinking of. But you can get them. You can get these for the. Oh, I know how to find them. Apache 4800 foam insert. Knives. Right here. Nalpac. That's the one I. So it's 152. Nalpac. Let's see. Pre-built in the Nook cases. Apache. A lot of these are 100. Yeah, those are cheap. Come on. Anyway, there's a company. Yeah, that makes these. But have you seen the guy on YouTube? Custom foam cases. There's a guy. The foam guys. No. It's one guy. Not this guy. Hold on. Tools. What is the guy's name? I want to say he's over in the UK. Have y'all told me? Be Shady. Yeah, slide the slider all the way to the right. My Case Builder. That might be the guy. No, that's not him. Aha.
Get near perfect cuts for your foam inlays.
There's a guy that does this, and he has a company that he does it. And I'm trying to find him. He makes super cool stuff, though. Very interesting videos. Man, he does. Foam tool case. Foam tool case organization. What is the guy's name? He is a pro, though. Yeah, he makes all these. He makes professional ones. Here he is.
Hey guys, Jonathan here at Shadow Foam, and this week we have got some very important information for you.
Yeah, this is the guy right here.
All of my top tips.
This is the guy right here, Shadow Foam. This guy makes some crazy stuff. And I wonder if Shadow Foam is actually got its own page. Yeah, so okay. Here we go. He does some of the craziest.
Hey guys, Jonathan here at the Shadow Foam Workshop, and it's finally finished. We have finally finished every area of this workshop. I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's amazing. And in this video, we're going to show you how we got this workshop to this point. So when it comes to our workshop, the place to start is the Milwaukee Power Tool Wall, which is a really recent build. So let us show you that quickly.
Now, before we go back to Jono cutting the Shadow Foam, remember to subscribe.
All of this and creating an epic Milwaukee Power Tool Wall. Well, let's get into it. Right, so we've got the foam, a 30mm and a 70mm. What we'll do now is we'll put these 30mm backer in place, then we'll take the thicker sheet, we'll put a layout together, and then we can start cutting.
Yeah, these videos are super satisfying.
So much Shadow Foam to cut here. There is a lot of items. I think I'm going to need some help. So you may remember Dylan from our Teaching the Apprentice video.
Oh, looks like I've got a bit.
But anyway, he does these custom, and he teaches you how to do it.
The wall and is I'm not too happy with this teal logo.
He teaches you how to do it too.
Quite a roll, and then the second one, drawers that initially wanted me to get all my tools organised in foam. So quite a key piece of Shadow Foam history there. But on to the next wall. But it was kind of this huge roll cab with all of the drawers that initially wanted me to get all my tools.
Like, he makes the best foam.
You will test that perfect. Exactly. Next thing.
But he has some really cool videos where he tests all the, like, he makes different manufacturer stuff.
Stanley Fat Max, and
he gathers all the tools that he wants to get.
Cut down. I'd love to know. Always love talking tools.
So there's all the stuff that he wants to get in a display.
And all of the stuff I've seen from D-Wall is great quality. Everything's got a nice solid feel to it, and I am really happy to have all this here.
So he lays it all out.
Let's get the tools all laid out.
And watching the layout is pretty cool too, like how he figures out how to fit everything. I don't know, just interesting. Nerd stuff.
So that layout took longer than anticipated.
Yeah.
So in a row order, tools that it's open. So
and then he goes through and shows you how to cut them.
Set. You can in that tools as well. Have a build up another tool key to.
I think he got some more, but he takes all those toolboxes and he makes
We've
custom.
also got their multi on the channel. Love to do a tools. You've
got a few more things to fill in.
Go with all. Get these unpacked.
Yeah. Super satisfying. Bone case management.
That's the first view. Best do the rest in time lapse.
Let's watch this time lapse. Yeah, this shadow foam guy is pretty cool. I ran across him when I was looking for phone cases. And then I just subscribed to him, so I saw some other little videos he did. Anyway, you get the idea. But he does a cool one where he buys all these toolboxes. And he shows you, he sells, and on his website, he sells them to fit all these toolboxes. So all the toolboxes they sell at like Home Depot and Lowe's, he's got preformed stuff that he sells. So there's the Milwaukee one. I don't know. He had a video where he did a bunch of toolboxes. Pretty cool stuff. I didn't know he was doing videos with Colin. Colin's another guy. If you don't know who Colin Furs is, check him out. All right, back to knives. First link we had, TC sent one, what, some more foam? What do we got here? Oh, a Temu 36 slot one for $70. Yeah, that's not the greatest value. That's almost $2 a knife. It's almost double. But cool box for if you don't need that many. And then Williams sent a link to the CRKT. Oh, these are the new knives.
You may think you're ready for all the new knives
For a
that
few weeks ago.
2026 has to offer.
What are we looking for, William? Second knife in the video is the Fidus.
Well, we're going to find out, because I am David C. Anderson coming at you from the Knife Center. And
Let's check it out.
Next up, a very gentlemanly addition from Michael Walker, famous knife designer, of course, the guy who popularized or is credited with inventing the modern version of the liner lock. So this is a frame lock. Why not?
It's got range.
That's right. Price on this knife is coming in just under $200. For that, you get a damascene steel blade, about 3¼ inches long, a very nice milling pattern and contrasting color pattern going on with the handle, a milled clip with the Zamboni wheel, as
Sharp
no
Obsession. Morning.
Listen. You get a little. That is your pinch
Anybody
point,
else that might have hopped in, I didn't see.
Should make it
Morning.
easier or less grabby when you go to take it in or out.
One of those
the
CEO
pocket.
knives
The frame
almost.
lock, as we mentioned, ball bearings in the pivot again, but it's kind of it's got less of that like free floating. You can see it's not not at all a drop shut type of tuning they've put on it. So in a way, it almost feels more like bearing or washer-based knives sometimes feel like. No matter. It flicks really nicely, as you can see. And I like kind of the old school style of that blade shape. It has a bit of like old school slip joint vibe.
Did you buy
to
one of
it.
those,
High flat
William?
Grind, high flat grind on that Q we just talked about as well. The swedge on this knife, especially when you combine it with the very narrow tip, means the agility in this area when going around precise angles and corners should be really, really nice. I dig it. If you like the shape but don't have 200 bucks, you could get this for about $68 for a injection molded handle version that comes with 12C27 steel.
Oh, so that one's 200 bucks.
Zamboni, and it is a liner lock instead of the frame lock.
Pretty cool looking knife. That one's 200 bucks, but they make an injection molded handle.
Next up, two more
68
premium
bucks. All right. Yeah, I don't know.
designs, and two.
Are you looking for a long, skinny gentleman's knife? Is that what you're shopping for? Oh, you don't have any Damasteel? Well, I don't know. Was that real Damasteel? Let's see. Vitus? What was that one called? There's the CEO. Vitus, it was called. So yeah, they have a frame lock and a liner lock. No, it's not real Damasteel. It's just Damascus. So Damasteel is a registered type of steel. This is just Damascus. I want to say Beautiful World of Steel, Damasteel. Yeah, it's a name brand. Damacor. Steel and patterns. All patterns. Wow. I have a bunch. I like the Fafnir. Yeah, I knew you liked some CEO knives. But yeah, so if you go into I don't know if they have all the knives listed, but once you find a pattern you like, just type that in and type in Fafnir folding knife and you will find a bunch. We does a lot of Damasteel, but you will be able to find knives with that pattern, whatever pattern you like. They do have a bunch of crazy patterns, though. I'm not a fan of Damascus, so I'm not big into it, but I did know a little bit about the Damasteel part of it. Pretty wild that you can get these round bars. The Ivory Urban from Spyderco uses a Bjork's twist. Which one was that? Let's see. Bjorkman's twist. Let's go look at this Notorious EDC Kingpin first. That's a cool pattern. We'll get to see a knife we haven't seen.
What's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC. Today we're taking a look at the notorious EDC Kingpin front flipper. This one with the Bjorkman's Twist Damasteel, which in my opinion looks absolutely beautiful. Now unfortunately this one does not belong to me. This is on loan to me from my buddy Lele, who we've talked about on the channel before. I'll link to his Instagram down in the description.
Alright, oh, here's a Shirogorov Sprint Run Quantum with that steel. Now, what was the Spyderco you said? Let's see. Spyderco. The Urban Slip It. Sprint Run. Damasteel blade. Yep, the Urban Slip It. That's the first one you mentioned. Oh yeah, Damasteel is definitely the best name brand one I've seen. I've seen some makers make some better stuff, but good morning, Robin. Mister's got a new one. Yeah, they got a couple of knives I gotta get. Keep saying that. Oh, the ISO. That's pretty wild. I like how they did that choil. I wish they would have done it a little less, but they probably checked out a bunch of angles. It probably looks the best like this. Pretty wild looking knife. They make some super clean designs. So I like the fact they did that little bit of wildness. Man, that lock bar access looks awesome. Just like that, drummer. I think a little bit smaller of a curve so that the area by the pivot. Yeah, anyway, TC got a new Damasteel knife in. I love a bunch of their knives. I want a titanium cipher or decipher. I think that's that looks a lot like a TRM, but I like it. And then I still want a Titan, but the one I want more than any of them is the Aeon. This one. I want that one first. That one with Fafnir Damasteel would be sick. Like that knife with any kind of nice pattern Damasteel would look sick. Yeah, they need to make a tie cipher. Have they made one? Did I miss it? I don't think so. Oh, they make scales for it now, though. That's cool. I guess other people wanted one too, so they finally made the scales. Awesome. I know those haven't always been there because I mentioned it when we first started looking at them. I might have to try to find one now. I would not mind paying $85 if I get one at the right price. Wish they were linerless, but oh well. Oh, by the way, my Strix is finally out for delivery today. What do y'all think about this top 10 steel list? Yeah, I guess about 6 months wait on the Strix. That's only about half as long as I waited for the Evo, so I bet I'll like it about half as well. Wait, what did I do there? I meant to turn that off. Morning, Michael. If y'all wouldn't mind smashing the like button. Yeah, and one thing y'all all need to do, because keeping up with the live chat is super important, and 30-second delay is okay, but 5 minutes will get you way off. So if you're on my page, make sure that you go and slide the slider all the way to the right. So when you're on the live video, all I need to do, because keeping up with the live chat is super important. I don't want to hear myself. Make sure this thing, grab this little bar right here and throw it all the way to the right so you know that you're caught up. Because it's notorious for making you behind. I don't know why YouTube does that, but they do that. Yeah, that list is not my list either, but it's okay for that guy. He probably lives by the ocean. He lives somewhere near salt water because of his top 2 steels. Me and my sister were talking about D2 steel, and she's a fan of it, just like I am, properly heat treated, but we don't live in a super wet environment. But she said that during the summer, she sweats so much doing her job that her knives, her D2 knives started to show spots. So if you're around a lot of moisture, it's not the steel. Those top 2 are LC200N and Van X. Yeah, that is quite the range. That's probably his dream list. Especially in the Chinese knives subreddit. This guy was trying to get these studs out of the TRM Atom, and he is having trouble. So he was asking for help. Thought that was funny. I was looking at handle materials last night. Maker material supply. So materials, they have pin blanks. So they sell pin blanks. Okay, it wasn't on this site. For you to make your own, in a lathe, to make your own pins. And I thought that was super cool. Raffir pin blanks. So you can buy all these for pins, which is super cool. I didn't know they sold them. Can't remember where I actually saw the ones that I saw, but they had some really cool pin blanks. And it made me think about you pin guys this morning. And thinking about getting one of those mini lathes. So getting one of these benchtop Harbor Freight mini lathes. You could turn down pins in this thing all day long with that material, which would be pretty wild hobby to get into. Oh, Christopher, you posted a picture of your collection? You should have posted it to the Discord also. Whenever you have cool pictures, go share them in the Discord. See if I can find your collection. Somebody bought one of those Tucson's with the crazy big hole. And, of course, the Brian Brown That one's got Damasteel. That one's got the Grayback. Grabic Damasteel. That's a Damasteel knife. Let's see here. Collection. Where's it at? You said yesterday, so I'm at 18 hours. Those Mojaves look nice, though. Mine still hasn't left Chicago. I'm always late to the game. Oh, really? That's all you had? So I just bought a, speaking of refinishing blades, I bought a Master Tonto 3V from a buddy. And he had it Cerakoted. So he's been sanding on it to get the Cerakote off. And he's almost got it finished, but it was Cerakoted everywhere the metal was exposed. But I thought that knife is way more expensive than $50 new. But I've got to do some sanding on it. That's what reminded me. I told him he wanted 60 for it. I told him I would give him 50 and he could just send it the way it is now. So I've got to do some refinishing on this knife. Here's the one I bought. It had Cerakote on it. He started to get all the Cerakote off of it. He never used it, so it doesn't have any like scratches, but it does need to be sanded up. But that's the 3V version of the Master Tonto. And I guess that knife, let's see. How much is it on Amazon? That's not it. Oh yeah, that is it. So it's even $180 on Amazon. That's a cool little knife, though. I thought it'd make a good little project knife for $50. I'll get the blade all polished up on it. If I didn't say good morning, Pete, good morning, Pete. All right, well, I was going to try to keep it from y'all. Make it a surprise. But I can't ever keep anything a surprise. I was wanting to see how y'all fared yesterday before I mentioned it, but I was able to get a satin Draco yesterday. I never answered. Nobody really asked me if I was able to. Well, somebody did ask, but I didn't answer. So I didn't ever lie about it. I was going to try to keep it a secret. I was hoping they would ship it quickly and I would be able to get past it, but I was able. So setting my alarm did pay off. But that's how I know they sold out in 15 seconds. Because I had actually I had created an account on there with the second email address, and I ordered the first one so fast. Okay, TC. Glad you weren't worried. But anyway, yeah, I got on there and I'd already paid for one, and I tried to log out real quick and log into my other email address and go to the DLC one. And that was only about 20 seconds after they popped up, and they were already sold out. I was going to try to get one for a buddy. All right. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take him to ship. Kind of weird. Yeah, I can't believe that's all the Chinese knives you have. That's pretty wild. Morning, Sever, if I didn't say morning. Yeah, you were, TC, but that's okay. Somebody else got him a Vespa. Somebody was asking me, a couple of y'all, Michael, I think did you buy a Vespa? I know you were saying you wanted the link or something. All right, what else is new and just came out? Let's go to Instagram and see if anything pops up. I got the yawns this morning. I guess it's because of 2 back-to-back 12-hour shifts. I'm not used to working 12 hours. Why is Instagram not loading up? And what am I seeing? Why am I not seeing knives? I wasn't bragging at all, TC. I don't brag, but okay. In no way was that a brag. Lots of other people got one as well. And I would have been just as happy if I didn't get one. I would have eventually got one. All right, what else we got? We got some of those crazy blade colors. We've been seeing that quite a bit lately. Those are pretty. Those are real pretty. But they're the Chinese guy. Could have told you that. Yeah, the same guy that's coming out with some kind of weird dragon skin. They're trying to do their things. Christopher, how'd you get a $250 credit at White Mountain? Did you return a knife or something? See what else we got in the knife world. There's Woody. There's some pretty Damascus. Possibly. Oh, that reminds me. Burning Stables Forge. I finally got around to buying some handle material last night. to get one of his knives. Oh, I was trying to go to his website. So I decided if he's still making them, instead of getting one of the zips, I'm going to try, if hopefully he's still making them, I think I'm going to get the Lemmy instead. And he does a San Mai. That one looks like a little bigger. And I like the finger choil. So hopefully he's still making those. But 5-layer San Mai with 1095 high carbon and 15N20 nickel steel. So I like that one. It'll look good with the handle material that I picked, I think. I like the lanyard hole. I like everything about that knife. So shout out Burning Stables Forge again. Projectiles are sharp. Oh, you shared your oh, that's cool. Is that, yeah, that's 3D printed? Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Tristan. Cool Demco. Is that a 2-piece print or 3 pieces or what? Got you some Demcos, huh? Is that full of Demcos? Oh, wait, no, I see some Spydercos. Super cool. Yeah, Robin, I like his knives. The Zip looks good and the Lemmy both look good. I'm going to try to get, he said his sister can make a scout carry sheath for me. So I'm going to try to get him to make me a scout carry sheath for the Lemmy. Or get her to make me one. That'll be my first custom. I'm excited about that. Yeah, his sheaths normally are vertical, but I want it horizontal. I don't even know what size, 7 inches? Yeah, that's a good size, EDC. Oh, what's the far right knife? That's a CKF, huh. What, Christopher, what is that CKF? Not the Brava, is it? Or is that one of them's name? I could search for it real quick. But he'll probably tell us before I'll find it. Yeah, good call, Sever. Yeah, it could be the exact same sheath, just with a scout carry strap instead of a vertical strap. What kind of pattern are we looking at here, William? We just looked at that one. Or is this a different? Yeah, we just looked at that video, William. Unless there's a different one you're trying to link to. Mister, what are you trying to say there? Three-piece print. Oh, that's cool. Does it rotate or spin? Could you change it and put some bearings in it? I can't remember what your son's name was, Christopher. I was going to shout him out again. Man, what was it? I'm usually pretty good with names. All right. What now? Oh, yeah. I was looking at some CKFs last night. There's some pretty ones, but there's some pricey ones too. Those have Damasteel. What pattern is that? Not sure. There's a Sequoia. Sequoia. Pretty cool looking knife. That fixed blade, pretty wild. I think, yeah, Robin bought a FIF 18 or FIF 18, whatever. I don't even know what that stands for. What is going on with the Keisha? That's not like they're normally. All right. Oh, yeah, that's one of those ones where I said I've seen better ones from custom makers. Let's see the finished product. Let's watch the etch. I'm going to mute this music because it's going to get me a strike. Let's watch the etch and see what it turns out. Well, without the sound, I'll have to talk, I guess, a little bit through it. Some of the patterns Kyle Royer gets are pretty wild, too. Yeah, that's a wild pattern. What's cool is you could just take that blank and grind it down and turn it right into a blade. Like, wonder how much he sells those for. Yeah, that's a wild pattern, William. We looked at lots of Damascus this morning. That's pretty cool with the chain. Yeah, that's pretty wild. With the handle chain, Welded up too. That's a pretty sweet knife. Battery repair. He's trying to get it to attach. There we go. Pretty cool. What is this?
I'm making a Kephart knife, which normally a Kephart knife is 9 inches and 5/8. But I'm making this one for Erica from Erica EDC Knives. She's got a good channel. Go check it out. She does a lot of really great reviews, sharpening, and, you know, coat off. I don't know why they put clear coat on these. Twice. Dust mask. Vanadium, I'm sure isn't too good in your lungs. I know. Definitely bites. 60. States. Final hardness probably around 62.
He's got some dramatic music
That's
going on.
not a bad finish off a stone. That's just using a sharpening stone. Magna cut is not easy to get scratches out of. You gotta be careful with this thing.
Yeah.
I got it to about
I'm still scared.
All right.
That's some crazy music. The crescendo.
When it gets wet, it'll take a different look.
That's a cool looking little knife.
There's the black with the things. So that's kind of what it's going to look like.
See what the finished product looks like.
This big ass. Pretty clean cut on a paper towel. I think that'll do it.
This music's funny though.
And it's sharp. See?
Like motivational and
Just barely
climactic
touch it
and
the hair pops off. That's what you want. Only thing I got to do
feel like
now
we just climbed a mountain.
is put a little bit of a sharpened spine right here. I'm just going to give her one little spot. That way she can strike a ferro rod off it. And that should be it. Call it good.
Nice job, Aaron Johnson. Let's look at some incredible knives.
Am I going to get it? What we want? How you doing, man? Good. Yeah, we filmed a little bit, but we got here last night. I was wondering, where's your cameraman? I really. If you do, I'm that. Have to show us so we can check out. Version. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice, easy pull too. I like that. And you know, I hate hard pull.
Button lock, everything that you.
You guys are doing something.
Look at the Wii booth.
All right, we are with Kyle at We Knife Co. And we are checking out their new stuff. Yes.
At the Varg. Yeah. This was a design that we had out before. It was like it was a blade show release, and it was actually built in a way where it's like an integral backspacer. Now that changed for this one.
Okay.
This one's a brand new design. It's similar.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Erica.
Milling, that is nice.
You got a lot of different milling going on. Titanium, obviously, titanium backspacer.
I love that, man. Every year you guys are doing something different with finishing work. That I love seeing that.
That's what we like to do.
It's the little details that matter, man.
Now, obviously, we doesn't do a lot of fixed blades, right? This is like the first fixed blade we've done in a little bit. S35, full tang. Really awesome contouring on the scales itself.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Beautiful.
Got the dress tag. This is a brand new design from Grind Tactical Knives. Flipper tab, button lock, everything that you want.
Micro milling, really nice micro milling.
And the pocket clip is really nice because it's nice and sleek. Keeps it nice and slim, especially Obviously, hence the name Dress Tack.
Yep.
It's a very dressy kind of tactical knife.
Yeah, I actually like it. I like the even the sound of it because it is sleek and slim, but man, very useful.
Yeah,
design.
I don't know, Erica. Maybe I need to check her out.
Is a new opening mechanism.
Okay.
Kind of like Pakal take on the fighting.
Oh, down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you just. Okay. Okay.
Let's see it.
Just show me first.
Okay, so essentially the mechanism itself. This button right here releases the blade housing.
Okay.
When you open that releases it, and that allows that blade to kind of fall out. Once the blade opens all the way, it's gonna hit, and it allows this to come back, so that you can lock it into place, and then you'll flick it back up.
So do it fast.
I got.
Oh, I got you. Then you pop it down. I got it.
You pop it back that way.
Yeah,
and you can pop it back up.
Okay. Got it. Got it. So it goes like.
Yep. As long as that blade opens all the way up.
Yeah, it's got to get all the way.
Good.
Okay. And then for this, you like this. So it goes. I got to swing it faster. There we go. And then back.
She has a fixed bladder.
Definitely makes you want to.
I'm getting what you're putting down there,
So it
Pete.
definitely takes like a
Well,
little.
once you
All
get
right.
used to it, yeah.
We've seen this knife. I thought you were going to show super cool
We
knives.
also have a inlay on the backspacer.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Inlay on the backspacer.
Front finger.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Different.
Now, like how I.
Wild blade.
Warncliffe. Really blocky, but it's really kind of like almost futuristic.
Yes. Textured.
Big jipping.
It's gonna be all.
Lots of angles. Lots
Spinning
of
cheese.
Oh, look at that. This backspacer screwed in, so this is part of the backspacer?
So it's part of your backspacer, kind of screwed in from the, obviously, like kind of like that.
Yeah.
What's that part of the knife called? The butt.
The ass end, that's what I.
So it's holding in.
Oh, you guys are using
That's pretty cool.
So
well, this is what I was trying to get them to do.
It's kind of like essentially the. What?
Yeah, there's the one.
It's kind of like the.
I want to check that one out.
What?
Did they get that from me or no?
No,
were they already doing it?
It's what are we calling it? The back liner lock.
I gave them a design with this locking mechanism.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and there's one thing that I'm wanting to do different on mine, so hopefully they're able to do it. But yeah, very slim, very sleek.
Back liner lock.
Yeah, they call it the top liner. I call it a button compression lock because that's what it is. It's a compression lock in here with a button. So
we have the Tektron.
Yep.
G10, Nitro V.
All right.
Beautiful.
Micarta, stainless steel liners. With the wood, right?
Yep.
You kind of have like your handles that kind of bulge out.
In multiple different directions.
Weird
14C
round
blade.
Crossbar.
Crossbar lock. Nice big 14C20.
All right.
10. Little,
I like the
got?
action on that.
double
though,
D10
man.
action, so
Yep.
no locking on mechanism on it. Just gotta have that.
Yeah, we saw that one too.
Right? Crossbar action.
Purr
nice
or something.
G10, and it's a unique piece of G10. Obviously, it's kind of like that G Max.
Yeah, I like that G10.
Nice.
Thyra.
You're a little bit.
20.
Then,
Right. Then we have the Burr 15. This is based off the Burr 15
Oh,
on
yeah.
the Wii line.
Yeah.
Had that really aggressive Warncliffe blade.
Yeah.
Now it's BR15.
I love the Burr, by the way.
Light. So obviously it's a VV model.
Was that intentional? The front flipper?
It has the
Because it doesn't have jimping on it.
doesn't have the jipping on it. So I think you're the first one to do that.
I mean, but it's so easy.
But it looks
so
good.
easy.
I haven't even done that myself. We have the upswept flipper.
Yeah, look at that.
You have
flipper.
a really clean kind of spear point blade.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
The
that
same
looks like
lines
a-
from the Burr 15 on the Wii line.
That's
Which
some
I
nice
love.
action on it.
No, this is really.
It's a good sized little thin knife.
Intellodon.
Intellodon.
Okay, classic karambit with
Oh, yeah,
your little
look
wave
at all
feature,
that.
button lock, and flipper tab. Yep.
Spot.
All right, what else we got?
This beautiful Damascus got like a polished and acid etched. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It always has break.
Like the contouring right
All right,
That's
I'm
really good.
digit factor to the max.
Yeah, it feels
sticking
good,
it Wii
man.
for a while here.
Doors are, man. It's got to be like, I don't know. This sure is to breathe up and out the top.
Pretty cool.
SRM's booth, checking out some of their knives. And here we have a beautiful spear point dagger-like blade. It is a single edge with a crossbar lock. You can check out that flipper tab. You can front flip it or use it as a regular flipper. I believe this is an aluminum handle with the copper carbon fiber. You can see they do have it in other versions as well. This one's got the yellow twill. Very snappy, by the way. The front flipper works incredibly well. And then up here, it looks like we got a little bit more premium knives. I love that carbon fiber with titanium. And then this one has a crossbar lock with this beautiful Damascus. I don't know if that's Damasteel or not, but it is gorgeous. Here we have the titanium contoured with the fat carbon fiber inside the crystallized titanium.
Crystal
Looks
tie.
really good, man. All those colors, very comfortable in the hand, nice and slicey.
San Renmo's trying to do their thing, huh? They're like, we've been doing this a while.
I've had one of the budget versions of this one, so this one's a little bit more of a premium version. Really nice sound to it. And this is a San Mai blade. What does that one say? And then we got a slip joint here, but this one has a thumb stud, so it's a one-hand slip joint.
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
Nice little crossbar here. Flipper. Ooh, nice flipping action. Wow. What do they got going on here? They got something going on for a D10 here. There's no way that is a good D10. Wow, that is like really good. So there's no way
they put a D10 in a crossbar.
Huh. You can see it. That's really
That's cool.
I like that one. Oh, this one's a button lock. And then we got a couple minis here. Little liner lock. It's so cool. Oh, and it's a regular flipper. And a front flipper. Let's do it. Yeah, we got it. Check that out. We got this. I like those flippers, man. Whatever they're utilizing for a D10 is really good on these. So shout out to them for figuring that out. A lot of companies have not. And we have this guy here. Feels like aluminum, and then it's got a front flipper and flipping action. And looks like it's right or left hand carry because you do have
super deep
the
carry clip on that
and reversible
one too.
pocket clip. Another version there. You can see the back spacer.
All right.
We are at Concept Knives, and we're checking out some of the prototypes. Starting off with this one. Now,
drummer San Renmo.
I love it because of that beautiful polished DLC, and then look at that micro machining on the handle.
In fact,
titanium with a strand.
Let me show you something crazy really fast. San Renmo wiki. Check this wiki out. So, San Renmo at 2012. All right. So they've OEM'd for Benchmade, CRKT, Chris Reeve, and Buck, along with lots of other places. But they're a huge OEM. But yes, San Renmo makes a ton of knives. This article is very interesting though. And this Namu Wiki is a Chinese Wikipedia. Pretty cool. So go check out, well, I don't know, that link will work. Yeah, that link will work. If you want to read about San Renmo, there it is.
Titanium backspacer. The one thing though is they gotta fix this liner. The access is horrible, but the action's good other than the liner. But it is a prototype, so it's something there.
So, by the way, drummer, a lot of people think SRM is who was OEMing Juful and Lemifshi's clones. In fact, a lot of people still think that. But anyway, just another side note.
are going to work on. It's very ergonomic, very comfortable in the hand. This one's probably my favorite one right now. But this one did just drop. That I just did a video on the Hawkbill and Sheepsfoot or Wharncliffe version. I love them both. Go check out that video because I think this thing is incredible. It's probably one of the better users of the year. Titanium bolsters. This one's got the copper carbon fiber, and then this got a beautiful stonewash. I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick it up, but beautiful stonewash, and it's got LMAX steel. Then we have this little guy. It does come in different versions, obviously, just like all their knives do. So we'll just check this one out. Carbon fiber, sheep's foot blade. This one's in, I don't know what blade, but this is the Lucero. And it is a reverse flicker. And it works great. Very, very smooth. Great slow roller, titanium clip. Little guy. And then this one is a thumb stud only model, but look at that sheep's foot. It's got a nice arch to it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Nice choke up spot. It's like a reverse bolster. So you got, instead of it being the opposite way where the bolster comes out the top, it comes out the bottom. I always call it the reverse bolster lock.
Yeah, I like that knife.
And there's obviously different versions. And then check this look out. This is a prototype once again. Very snappy though. Look at this. It's a titanium frame lock with this brushed satin face on both sides.
It looks like a small version of that Ketuo.
Decorative pivot. Very minimal flipper, but it works super good. Like this is a very, it's fun. It's fun to flick. This is one that you would probably flick all day. And it has a, it looks like a somewhat of a ball clip to some extent. I'm not sure how well that would work because it looks like a little pokey, but it might. But beautiful satin blade. And then we have this one. This one just came out. I have not had it on the channel. I had the small one on. I don't think I've had the big one on.
I like
this one's
milling.
purple aluminum, but obviously we have different color options. Running a crossbar lock, and now Concept is doing an adjustable crossbar lock. Really good ergos. Love this deep micro machining. Love the blade shape. Yeah, that's just the design alone you can see is a great user shape. And we have this guy. Look at that. That is just wicked, right? I'm not even
Oh, that looks like a Dirk Pinkerton
I'll let you guys
design.
name that blade shape. Name that blade shape in the comments. We have the.
That's got to be a Dirk Pinkerton design.
These really nice machining. Look at it all the way around.
Is that his logo? That looks almost just like that big one that I've got. That's weird. Yeah, check this out. So that knife looks a lot like this one. I mean, a lot like it. It's just a small version of this knife. That's pretty wild. It's got to be same design. I mean, look at it. Hold on. Like, even the top up there, the blade shape, everything about it. Milling.
Machining. Very smooth action. Stonewash finish on the blade. This
Curve
is
of
the
the handle.
Navaja. And then, last.
Yeah.
Wicked. We got this sick, this sick son of a bitch.
Who's the designer on that
Look at
one?
this flipper tab. Giant flipper tab button. Boy, does that thing crank out there. And it arches forward. Like, you really feel like you can do a lot with it. You're like locked in. You can see how this wraps around your pinky. This feels like it wraps around this part. Your pinky lands perfectly right there. It is very comfortable. So the action alone is different and addictive. So it makes it very fun to flick too. This is an interesting one. Now, it's not going to be for everybody, but I'll tell you what, if you like the wicked designs, this is definitely a cool one. We are at WorkSharp's booth. You guys know the WorkSharp Field Sharpener. I recommend it all the time. It's probably my most recommended sharpening system ever. Well, you guys know the diamond plates, they do come off. Well, now they're selling a little pack that you can get with this beautiful carrying case and a 400 and an 800 grit diamond plate. So you can switch to a medium grit stone
that's cool.
instead of having just the two. So you can have 4 different diamond plates all in one setup.
All right. I'm about done with Neve's video, but who else does he go to?
Your aluminum body with a G10 inlay, titanium, And
Who is this?
Stuff. This one just got
Tecto.
released. This is the F4 Echo, and it has an aluminum chassis or aluminum body with a G10 inlay, titanium.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
In or anything. This is it's gonna like I said, these are just examples. This isn't a finished product here. Like, I wanted to show you guys because I haven't had this one on the channel and I really like it. Look at how slim and sleek that is. And then look at that flipper tab. That thing is snappy. Nice liner lock access. Very, very smooth. This one's carbon fiber, but there are other knives and they got some really cool stuff right now, some badass stuff. I'm actually very impressed with a lot of their stuff. This is the Steed. Now, what I really like is actually this one, man. Look at this one. Look at this carbon fiber. It's blue twill mixed with other types of twill. So it's a mixture.
There's some weird light. I'm seeing a weird light.
Yeah. What's going on, man? We got Marinex with us now. Look at that. Look at those boots. Some nice boots right there. Look at those. So this is the Remet Steed. We got a button frame lock. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful action. I love the button frame locks or liner locks. You have a thumb stud that is angular on both sides, so you can do a nice reverse or thumb flick. And then look at that handle, man. I love that handle with that
Yeah, I like the shape of that one.
So lots of different versions.
And I want to get a button
Let's
frame
check out
lock.
the next one. What's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Good. Keep going, man.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, next we have a no name, so the name will be coming soon. I love the blade shape on this one. There's a little bit of a, it's more of a drop point, I guess, and then a little bit of a tanto action, but you can get rid of that if you just sharpen it out with one sharpening. You got a great front flipper. Look how it arches, so you can easily flick it because it like hooks you. So it's like a hook, and then this one also has the same thing, a button frame lock, so you can disengage it like a frame lock or like a button lock. Then you got that beautiful carbon fiber once again. Love the shape and design on that one. Very ergonomic. And then we got
I wouldn't
this
doubt it. Some
big
people
ass
are,
knife
mister,
right here.
but
This one big. Look at that. Very thick.
addicted to
very
blades,
bold.
maybe.
Great access to that lock bar. Gigantic thumb studs. And it's also got a front flipper. Behemoth of a front flipper. A little bit of a clip point. And then, it's got a secondary lock. 1/4 inch blade stock. Wow. Almost a 1/4 inch blade stock. Wow. They're very heavy, very big. So if you're looking for a meathead knife, something, for hard use, there you go. And then we have...
Let's jump over and see if we can find something on Thingiverse that's close. Tower knife stand. All right, I haven't seen one like that. Hold on. Is that one two-sided? No, it's just one-sided. Let's see if we can find one with some free files. I like these little angular ones. I was going to say it looks kind of like a tower. All right. Folding knife stand. They have a lot of free printable ones on here. He said you can buy that one at Etsy, but I was wondering, they make these modular ones that you can build bigger ones by adding on to them. But you can get all these files for free. Let's see. Tower knife stand. STL. Yeah, so it's printables. Printables.com. There's a little tower one. Download that one for free. Aha. There's the one he got. I bet I could find this STL file for you if you I'll look for it. I've got some connections. But yeah, I'll try to find that file for you. I need to get back in with my connections and start getting some knife files anyway, so. All right. I think we've looked at enough today. Man, it's cold. Appreciate y'all being here and checking out a bunch of knife stuff with me this morning. Hope y'all have a great Saturday. I will look for those STL files for you. Guess we're going to wind this one down. Robin, have you messed around with Tinkercad? Tinkercad will give you a really good start, and it's free if you don't want to pay for AutoCAD. But Tinkercad is super easy to start building stuff. Let me log into my main account. Well, yeah, I don't have it. But yeah, you can learn a lot about 3D software by using this Tinkercad for free. And you can learn how to make negative shapes and to cut stuff out and how to make, and they have all kinds of pre-programmed geometry over here. But you need to check out Tinkercad. Start messing around. It'll give you some of the skills just to get started. I didn't mean to have that one on. I meant to have that one on. All right, everybody, stay warm today. If you do have to get out, be careful if it's snowy where you're at. Appreciate y'all. Yep, FreeCAD is great too. Blender, I've got Blender, and SketchUp is not as supported anymore, I don't think, but and there's one for knives, but it doesn't work great unless you pay for it. Anyway,